Fighters, I'm actually able to record a video today. Yay! Like Lauren said, my computer's broken, and last week my iPod wasn't really working too well either. So, yeah, iPod video. So, there's probably weird clicky sounds like it's raining on my roof noise right now, because my iPod just does that. Yeah, so I hope you can understand what I'm saying. I'm going to make this video short since it is going to be really bad quality. I'm just going to talk about the books that I've read that I missed doing videos for. I feel like I'm just always doing that. I'm not going to answer questions because I can't remember any questions, because really the only thing that I can remember looking back is that Dan's writing a song for Katie and Dan moved. And I've got to say, Dan, I'm really glad you moved because those curtains were really ugly. We all wanted to say it. I just did. Okay, so I think the last book that I didn't talk about was Magic of Madness. I love this book. This is one of my favorite YA books, actually. I've read it, I don't know, sometime in high school, and several times since then. It's kind of one of those books that I just pick up at random and start reading, because I really, really like it, and I really like the way that it's told, how it goes back and forth between two different places with the same characters and everything, and how it kind of captures both the places, both Sydney and New York, I guess pretty well. I've been in New York a couple of times. I've never been to Sydney, but I really don't know either city very well at all. Well, I really don't know either city at all. So, you know, it seemed good to me. But it's kind of one of those books, it was always on my list of if I ever decide I need to run away, this book is coming with me so that I can bang my glasses and beat myself up with it. Yeah, that's probably the biggest reason I never actually did run away, because there were too many books on that list, but this book was at the top. Not only because I love it so much, but because it just kind of has that, you read it and you want to be able to run away and wander. At least for me, although I guess kind of part of the point of this book to stop now, but, you know, still, very good book. And then the next week, I started to read the book that Lauren told me to read, that for some reason I'm blanking, even though I just finished this book. I can't remember what it's called. Deadwood Walking, I think. It's by Kim Harrison, I know that. But anyway, I have the ebook of it. So I started reading that, and then my iPod died. So I stopped reading that, and so then I looked through my bookshelf to find a book that I could read really quickly. So I decided to do a reread, and I'm not going to go pick it up because I don't have it in my hand right now. But I read The Angel Experiment, which is the first Maximum Ride book, and I've read the first 3 Maximum Ride books, the ones that are in the Fugitive trilogy. And I like those. They're fun books for their age, which I feel like just the fact that I'm saying for their age is in itself a criticism, because I usually read young adult teen books pretty much all the time, so the fact that it feels like that sort of a book kind of, to me, is like, you can tell the age level that it's written for. They're fun, though in the later ones, at least of the 3 that I've read, especially, Saving the World and Other Extreme Sports, the save the environment, you need to be careful with the environment stuff, the message of them gets really heavy-handed. And while good message, yes, take care of the earth, awesome, it was just really, really heavy-handed, and that bothered me. But that's not a review of the book that I just read, but the whole thing overall. So, yeah, and then I read the book that Lauren told me to read. It's really bad, because it's kind of like, I can see why you like it, and I can see why you'd have me read it, and I can see why it's a likable book, but the beginning pissed me off. And when the beginning of a book pisses me off, I can't enjoy the rest of the book. I just am that way. The way the exposition was, and the way the way it was told, and the way it was first person all combined to really annoy me, kind of throughout the whole book, but especially in the beginning. Because it always bothers me when it's in first person and the character's in a situation that they're familiar with, and in this world completely different from ours, which, okay, it takes place in Cincinnati, but it's basically a completely different world. So we have to figure out how this world works. But the character's already super familiar with it, so it's in first person. So all the exposition, it seems like all the exposition is their thoughts, and it just bothers me because why would you be thinking about this, and why would you take the time out of your conversation to go think about this while the guy's still standing there speaking to you, and it bothers me when books do this, and this book did that a lot. So the story, I think, was actually interesting. And I think if it was just written differently, I would have really liked it. It was just the way it was written bothered me. So yeah, like I said, I can't remember any of the questions, so I'm not going to answer them right now. I never answer questions, do I? I never put videos up. Yeah. I try and do better at that. For next week, I'm going to be reading Good Omens, because I've been wanting to read that. Maybe I should leave alone about it. So, long time. And I finally get to read it, so I'm excited. And I will see you tomorrow, Katie.